I am a proud new partner of Car Marshal. If you are interested in a new or used car, please click on the link in my description box below. No credit check, no cosigner. That's Car Marshal. For many decades now, many people have spread lies about Dr. Karenga on being an FBI informant. Those claims are 100% false. One of our heroes, by the name of Geronimo Pratt, debunks this claim. Geronimo Pratt, who was, I guess you can call, an enemy of an organization called US. US was formed by Dr. Karenga and one of Malcolm X's cousins named Hakeem Jamal. I've mentioned Hakeem Jamal on a couple of my documentaries before. The first time I mentioned him was on the War on Malcolm X. Go back and check that one out. On January 17th, 1969, there was a shootout between the Black Panthers and the group US. The shootout took place on UCLA's campus. The shootout resulted in the death of Bunchy Carter. Bunchy Carter was a Black Panther and was a good friend of Geronimo Pratt's. Now listen to what I'm about to say verbatim from the mouth of Geronimo Pratt himself. We consider Karenga's US organization to be a cultural nationalist organization, so we have a common denominator. We both are nationalists. We never had antagonistic contradictions, just ideological contradictions. The pigs manipulated those contradictions to the extent that warfare jumped off. Truth is, the first casualty in war, it began when they said Karenga was a rat, but that wasn't true. Bunchy Carter and John Hoggins' death was caused by an agent creating a disturbance which caused a Panther to pull his gun out, which subsequently caused US members to pull their guns out to defend themselves. Bunchy Carter was a serious dude. Bunchy Carter was out there in LA turning gang members into revolutionary cats. Now about Dr. Karenga's creation of Kwanzaa. In 1966, a year after the Watts riots, Dr. Karenga decided to boost the morale and restore the unity out there in LA and amongst African people. Go back and watch my documentary on the Watts riots. Kwanzaa, which is celebrated through December 26th to January 1st. Kwanzaa is an African American and Pan-African holiday celebrated by millions all over the world. And I really mean all over the world. There's people in other countries, there's advertisements, there's commercials, there's billboards. Kwanzaa is celebrated everywhere. Kwanzaa is about family, community, and culture. The 7 days of celebration represents the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. The 7 principles are unity, collective work, responsibility, self-determination, cooperative economics, purpose, faith, and creativity. The 7 candles also represent the 7 principles. In the beginning, many black Christians refused to celebrate Kwanzaa because they didn't want to replace Christmas. And here's Dr. Karenga's response to that. The challenge for African people is to avoid the problems of commercialization they've learned from other holidays like Christmas. Thanks for watching. Make sure you thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Comment whether you celebrate Christmas. Do you celebrate Kwanzaa? I know people that actually celebrate both. Or do you just not participate at all?
And so I created Kwanzaa for three basic reasons. First, to reaffirm our rootedness in African culture. Because even though we're African people, due to the Holocaust of enslavement, we were lifted out of our own history and made a footnote and forgotten casualty in European history. And so the struggle we were waging, as Cabral said, is to return to our history and to use it to enrich and expand our lives. Secondly, I created Kwanzaa in order to give us a time when we as African people all over the world could come together, reaffirm the bonds between us, and meditate on the meaning and awesome responsibility of being African in the world. And certainly it has flowered because of that. Because if you look at how it has grown, over 28 million people celebrate this holiday on every continent in the world, throughout the world African community. And the third reason I created Kwanzaa was to introduce and reinforce the importance of African culture and African communitarian values. And by communitarian values, I mean values that stress and strengthen family, community, and culture. These are our strength. And at the hub and hinge on which this holiday turns, of course, and the central values are the Nguzo Saba, which we said earlier are Umoja, unity, Kujichagulia, self-determination, Ujima, collective work and responsibility, Ujamaa, cooperative economics, Nia, purpose, Kumba, creativity, and Imani.